Hey, what's up, y'all? Whether or not we all agree on a suitable or effective play style on 2K, I know for a fact that there's one thing we could all agree on. 2K, can you please fix the camera angle on jump balls? I'm not sure if this happens in any other game mode, but I primarily play the rec center. And whenever we get a jump ball call, the camera zooms out into the stands and you can't even see the jump ball animations. So you have no idea when to press triangle. And I gotta tell you guys, we're going on something like 3 to 4 weeks of this bug just messing up the whole experience online. I just want to let you guys know that 2K has been informed about this bug. They know it's in the game, but still have yet to fix it. In my opinion, it's completely unacceptable. It kind of reminds me that I'm on 2K, a buggy type of game. And I feel like 2K sometimes forgets that they're a AAA title. These type of bugs should immediately be fixed because 2K brings in so much money that they definitely have the financing and time to fix bugs like this. It kind of reminds me of the laziness that I'm seeing in a lot of AAA titles. 2K has recently released the December logo recipients. And first off, I would like to congratulate all those players and creators who have received the logo. That's super dope. But there's some whispers spreading through the community that 2K is showing some sort of favoritism towards Sim Nation type players, as there are quite a few Sim Nation playstyle type of players that got a logo. But there's some players in the community that feel they were deserving of a logo and sent out their resume to show that. I would like to reference this post from All That Jazz, showing his resume, saying he provided direct live feedback on the game for over a year, including playtesting. He created multiple videos promoting the game and new cards. He also was responsible for creating the OG My Team podcast to give a platform to all voices who play My Team. He says he has a strong relationship with all My Team creators and the wider community. He ran a tournament that raised $2,000 for charity. He's had 2 to 5 million impressions a month on X for My Team related tweets for over 6 months. And he also grinds the game and play every mode in the game to get feedback. Now, firstly, I would like to just throw this out there. 2K hasn't really put any criteria on how they distribute those logos. At least not that I know of. If you guys know any better, please sound off in the comment section below. How many of you guys watching feel like you're deserving of a 2K logo? How many of you guys actually want a 2K logo and you put those efforts to go and get it? If you feel like you deserve a logo, share your thoughts in the comments. Why do you guys deserve logos? I think it's a good idea that 2K does take the time to recognize creators and people who invest a lot of their time playing the game. But until they come up with a clear-cut, concise criteria for achieving the goal of getting a logo, then there's always going to be a lot of creators out there who got the short end of the stick. Do you guys think 2K is playing favoritism when giving out logos? Y'all sound off in the comment section. As you guys know, over the weekend, we dropped the 2K crossover podcast. And our first guest on that podcast was the good homie Black Cobra. It was a really interesting episode, and if you guys want to see the full episode, it's on my channel. You can check it out. But Black Cobra had some pretty interesting things to say. I compiled a bunch of clips from the podcast to kind of make it more digestible for the masses, as the original podcast was 60 minutes long. Black Cobra said things about the comp community like they're miserable and they hate playing 2K, solely based by the idea that a lot of comp players don't play the game in a healthy way. Shots were definitely fired, and we're going to show you all of that right now. Let's load up that clip. Black Cobra in the building. Brute, you want to set it up, fam?
The myth, the legend. He spearheaded the whole movement, man.
Sure
I ain't gonna lie to you. Changed the game.
Going back to Bruce's point about Sim Nation, I look at their play style and the way they play the game, and I can respect it because, in my opinion, they play the game in a healthy way. They don't look for the cheese in the game to repetitively use it in order to win games. So I respect those guys. But at the same time, Black Cobra represents Black Cobra. I don't represent nobody else. I'm a product of myself. That's it. I don't represent nobody. So
what you don't understand is with great power come great responsibility.
I've been seeing people use the hashtag in a mocking way. So now you don't know who really is in Sim Nation or who's right. Just like or just mocking it.
It's like in this community, only the strong survive. I think you've proven that to one, stand the test of time, and that you have strength to go up against the community, because the community's not really that aggressive. They'll make it seem like they are.
I'm gonna get to the question. Why you continue to piss off the comp community, man?
So let me start. Like AllCity mentioned before, when I started doing this, I had no intention of being a content creator. I was just posting my clips, man. What really pushed the button, that red button that you don't push, Uncle Demi was the one that pushed that button. Uncle Demi was like, yo, this right here takes more skill than what the left-right people be doing. That's what set it off. Those weren't my words. Those were Uncle Demi's words. I started peeping the sneak disses. So a lot of backhanded compliments.
I'm mad I ain't got the names. I will call the names, man. I know
I
you're trying to.
don't want to go down. I don't want to go down.
I know. I usually go there for you. Don't worry, man.
It was kind of disappointing because here's an opportunity where, you know, you see something different and it's getting some recognition. Why not take that opportunity to, you know, give that person their flowers? Why do you feel the need to tear it down and degrade it? Why not just say, yo, props to you, bro? Keep it pushing. I didn't say anything for a long time. And there were some content creators who just completely went off the rails with it. Clowning, nothing but disrespect. I peeped it. I made note of who it was. I didn't say anything. It gets to a point where enough is enough. Like you gotta say, I had to say something. It got to a point to where I just had to keep repeating myself and repeating myself and repeating myself. Let me know if I'm tripping. Why do I need to play in your environment in order to prove that what I do is valid if most people don't play in your environment?
No, I think the problem with the comp community, they think you gotta prove it to them. There's a lot of jealousy in it, and there's a lot of I should be at the pinnacle of 2K, so you have to prove it to me. If you're not doing what we do or could do it where we do it, which is a very, listen to me, barely anybody plays in those.
Yeah. So we're talking about 99.8% people do not access comp pro-am. It's less than 1% of 1%.
Winning whether it's comp or whether it's in the park or whatever. Winning a game in 2K is a team thing.
The goalpost always gonna be moved, bro.
I don't think they even understand why so much people gravitate towards you. It's not
there you go.
Thinking you're always the best way to win all the time.
I got to disagree on that one. I think that they do understand why, but they just don't like it. And I think that they know more people enjoy watching it, but they just don't like the fact that people enjoy
watching it.
Right.
So help me understand, son, Cobra.
Yeah.
When you play your game, like when you're on the court, I'm considering the idea that you watch basketball and you emulating your play style behind what you've seen IRL.
Right.
So what type of play style or player do you emulate from?
Kobe.
Thank you.
Kobe.
Thank you. Yes.
All
So
day.
your play style emulates Kobe. IRL, people love seeing Kobe. But in 2K, seeing Kobe's gameplay, it's not sufficient.
When you say not sufficient, what do you mean?
But what I mean to say is for the comp scene is not sufficient.
It requires a lot more for you to win playing my play style than their play style. My play style, you have to time 100% of the shots that you take. You don't have to time everything in comp. You can rim run. Sorry, bro. You can just run.
I'm sorry. That's why I play like that. I'm efficient. My play style is LeBron James like.
Yeah.
Rim run, if you help, pass.
There's too many ways that my game can fail. There's not many ways that a comp play style. It's more efficient because of the mechanics of the game.
100%.
I can fail much easier playing the way that I play because I have to time my shots, because I take contested shots. Comp just does what's easiest to do. And if easiest, that's just what I think about the situation. That's just my opinion.
You starting a fire.
If I have to change my game to play that way to be successful winning, I refuse to do it because I'm not going to enjoy playing the game. I will never enjoy playing 2K if I have to play the way that they play in order to win games. I will never enjoy it. And if you look at the amount of people who complain about 2K, that's how they play the game. And they're miserable. They're miserable. They hate playing 2K.
Damn.
They hate playing 2K.
Boy, jumping
Man, it's gonna be a storm on Twitter.
I'm flying.
Super hot fire.
And at the end of the day, man, I play 2K to have fun. The day I stop having fun on 2K,
stop playing.
I stopped playing, man.
Move on. I call the comp community the complainers because they complain the most. As I said, who the cap fit, let them wear it. I'm probably talking to them. They won't go in that Black Cobra kind of heavy just because of how he chose to play different. You know what I'm saying?
And I've said it before. There are certain people in the comp community who I have the utmost respect for. The community as a whole, I can't respect the community, man. I can't. They're not respectable. The behavior, I don't know the age range. I would hope that
they're young.
I would hope that it's mostly children, but a lot of them they're too old to be behaving that way. It's not upsetting. It's disappointing, really, to where you have such an opportunity to, extend an olive branch and uplift somebody, and then you choose to try and tear them down in such a manner like that. It's disappointing, really.
So I get on the scene and say some stuff, and folks are telling me Black Cobra's not innocent. He antagonizes folks.
Well,
what do you say to that?
To that, I would say I challenge anybody. Find me anywhere where I've said something antagonizing Comp and it's not a response.
Mm-hmm.
Find me anywhere where I've taken shots initially unprovoked. Everything that I've said that could even possibly be perceived as disrespect or a shot is always a response. Mm-hmm. I don't take shots first. So nobody can ever say that Black Cobra did this to me first. Never. You will never hear that from me. And I challenge anybody to find me where I initiated any type of malice towards anybody. You ain't gonna find it.
They're gonna be searching. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. The link for Discord will be in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K24 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.